In this video, I'm going to show you how you can easily convert all of this extensive text into an interactive visualization, that too in just a few seconds using Napkin.AI. Alright, so let's get started. So in order to use the Napkin.AI, in order to create different types of visualizations, you have to go to the URL Napkin.AI and you land on the page that looks like this. You simply have to click on Get Napkin for free and then provide all your details to sign in into the Napkin to create your account. And once you do that, you land on the page that looks like this. This is basically called the blank napkin or the napkin workspace, from where you can create different types of visualizations. If you click on new napkin button right here, you will get two options. First is to create a blank napkin that will provide your workspace like this. And the other option is to draft with AI. Firstly, I'm going to show you how the blank napkin works. Then I'm going to show you how you can use the option of drafting with AI. Napkin.AI can be a versatile tool for a range of applications across different industries like education, business and finance, and healthcare. And according to me, it is the most important in the field of education because it can really help the students for interactive learning. You can use Napkin.AI to create interactive modules that help students learn complex concepts through visualizations and simulations. So let's say that we want the students to tell about the steps of understanding and memorizing the different parts of the periodic table. So you can do that in the form of a visualizations to provide a better understanding to the students. So in order to do that, you simply have to go to ChatGPT and provide your problem right here. So I'm going to say what are the steps for memorizing and understanding the properties of elements and their periodic trends. Once you run it, it will provide you a large number of steps to do that. So all you have to do is simply copy all of this. Then you need to head back to your Napkin.AI and then paste everything right here. And once you have all the text present on the Napkin.AI workspace, you have to simply hover beside any of the heading. So let's say I want to create visualization for the first heading, which is familiarize yourself with the periodic table layout. So you can see that we have a lightning bolt symbol in the blue color. You simply have to click on this button and within a few seconds, it is going to generate different types of visualizations for the data. And you can select your visualization according to your requirements and needs. You can simply scroll down to view all the different visualizations for this heading of the concept. And once you are happy with any of the design but you want to change something in it, let's say I want to change this diagram by adding certain colors, simply click on it and then click on this styles button right here. It will provide you different type of styles in order to change the diagram further. So I want it to have this view. Let's click it. And now we will have a visualization for the heading familiarize yourself with the periodic table layout. And if you want to generate the visualization for the entire content, you simply have to select all the text that you have just pasted. And then once you have selected everything, scroll up a bit, you will see a lightning bolt right here. If you click on it, it is going to scan all your data. And within a few seconds, it will generate different type of visualizations for your text. You can see we have the pyramid style, we have the hierarchy style. So whichever style suits you the best, you can go ahead and select it. Let's quickly see another example of using the Napkin.AI for education purposes. So if you want to have different type of visualizations for your presentation slides to provide a better understanding to the students, and you have a topic for the human digestive system, these are all the different steps that are involved in the digestive system. But these textual steps are actually really boring for the students, but you want to make it interactive and interesting for the students. So all you need to do is simply select all of this text from here by clicking the lightning bolt, and it is going to generate different type of visualization for you for showing all the steps that are involved in the human digestive system. If you want a simple style which is like that, if you want it to have in the form of a cycle, you can select it. There are different ways. Simply have to scroll down until you are satisfied with the design. I think this one is interesting, but it is simply in black and white. So in order to add different colors, I'm going to click on styles, and then here I have different styles out of which this one looks good. So now once you will show this visualization in your slide instead of the plain text, the children will have a better understanding of all the different steps which are involved in the digestion of the food in the human body. And these symbols along with each of these texts is going to provide a better understanding to the students as well. So up till now, we were using the blank napkin and providing it all the text in order to generate visualizations. But the best part about this tool is that it also provides you the ability to use AI to generate text for different scenarios as well, and then use that text to perform different kinds of visualizations. And in order to do that, you have to click on the new napkin button. From the two options, you have to select draft with AI. This is how the interface will look. Here, firstly, you have to provide the topic or the prompt for which you want to generate the text. So let's say that I want it to explain the steps involved in the life cycle of a frog, and click on continue. You will see that AI is writing, and then within a few seconds, it will generate all the steps that are involved in the life cycle of a frog. Alright, so once you have all the stages, you simply have to select the text for which you want to generate the visualization. So I want to leave the conclusion, but I want all of the steps to be involved in the life cycle. So I'm going to select everything, and then I'm going to click on this lightning bolt, and within a few seconds, it is going to generate amazing visualizations for us. So you can see that here is a wide variety of different visualizations for the life cycle. You can select any one that you want which is suitable to your requirements. So I think this one is really good. You have to go to the styles. This one is not providing any explanation for the different stages, but this one is providing brief explanation for the different stages of the cycle. So I'm gonna go with this one. And just like that, within a few seconds, you can see that for all of this long text, we have a beautiful visualization that is depicting all the different stages of the life cycle of a frog, along with the different steps that are being performed in these stages. In the egg stage, the egg is laid in the water, it is protected by jelly, and then it is also provided different steps that are involved in different stages of the life cycle. Amazing, right? So this was all about how you can use the Napkin.AI to create visualizations for interactive learning. But what if you want to add different visualizations for your different kinds of reports as well as official presentations? You can use Napkin.AI for that as well. So for this example, I'm going to use the draft with AI option, and I'm going to provide it the prompt that it is authentication and authorization in Microsoft Azure. And within a few seconds, it will start generating the text for the prompt which we provided to it. So you can see that it is provided as an extensive blog-like format for the authentication and authorization in Microsoft Azure. And here you have different options. If you want to have visualizations for all of these separately, you can do that by simply selecting the text for which you want to generate the visualization and clicking on the lightning bolt, and it is going to generate the visualization for you. And then all you need to do is to view all the different options that are present and then select the one which meets your requirements. So here I've just added a visualization for your Active Directory, which is a kind of authentication. And then we have the role-based access control if you want to generate visualization for it as well. Simply select the text, click on the lightning bolt, and it is going to generate different kinds of visualizations for you. You can select the one which you like, and then you can also go ahead and change its graphics too. And if you want to have a generic visualization which you can use as the main heading or the main component of your report or your presentation, to get that, you simply have to create a visualization for the conclusion. As the conclusion contains the entire text summarized, which is actually inside the blog, so it will provide you a high-level visualization for all the concepts which are being depicted in the blog. So here are all the different high-level visualizations. We have multiple different options which you can choose from. And all of these images, as I've discussed earlier, are really high-level and can be used as the report main image or the main title of your presentations. And then finally, I'm going to show you another example that I'm simply going to provide it the prompt SDLC steps. And on the basis of that prompt, it is firstly going to provide me all the steps which are involved in the software development lifecycle. And then all you need to do is to select the entire text for which you want to generate the visualization. And once the text is selected, simply click on the lightning bolt button, and it is going to generate a wide variety of visualizations for you. If you want a very simple visualization, just like this, you can do that. Here you have multiple options to select. But if you want to have the visualization in some other format, this one looks good, but it is not showing you the exact sequence of the steps. So let's see another one where the sequence is clear and is more engaging. Yeah, I think this one looks good. Let's see if we can add some colors in it. And yeah, I think this one is good. So instead of adding all of this text in your presentation and losing the interest of the audience, you can simply add this amazing visualization and then explain all of these different phases of the SDLC lifecycle verbally. And another feature is that you can also add different type of comments for the different images, just for your understanding or for remembering different things. And once you are happy with the design of the image, you simply have to select all the components of the image, and then you will see a purple color download button. Simply click on it. It will provide you 3 different options for PNG, SVG or PDF in which you want to download the image. Then you also have different options for the color mode, whether you want to have the background or not, and what should be the resolution, and simply download the image and use it in your reports, in your presentations, or wherever you want. So overall, it is an amazing tool to provide visualizations in just a few seconds for any type of data that you want, and it makes your data and your presentations much more interesting and easy to understand. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching.